Hi guys, How Download Podcast. One of your hosts is always StephenHangry. To my whatever direction that is on my screen, that's Matt Williams.
I got you with a double wave this morning.
Yeah, he's doing it. Below me, it's the thick boy himself, Mr. Davey Wavy.
I always blow you. How's it going?
There he is. Yeah, we're getting caffeinated. So now you know what time of day it is. It's 5 a.m. and we just got back from a rave.
The whippets were incredible.
With food.
Of course, the rave queen herself, Amanda, the intern.
Hello.
Hello.
Before we get going, just want to let you guys know, please subscribe, like, share, let everyone know about this here podcast. Grow the cult. We need a bunch of people in tracksuits ready to go.
We did the how to dial on insurgents.
Yeah.
Ironically,
we will die in a group.
Yeah. Well, we're not storming no fucking shitty capital, all right? We're storming like a golden corral.
We're storming Machu Picchu.
We're hitting the buffet up. You know?
That's why
we're
Matt's
not open yet.
That's why Matt's been doing leg day. He's gonna ascend Machu Picchu with us.
I gotta get the selfie on it and say this.
ClimbLife.com.
We're gonna somehow ruin the ruins more.
Get banned from Peru.
Yeah. I'm gonna sacrifice a guinea pig at the top.
My people.
Oh.
Shower upon the valley.
Alas, poor Lemmy Winks. So I just wanted to get into it. Davey and I just did a show yesterday.
Woo! Yeah, up in Lake City.
Yeah.
You guys didn't want me on the show. You passed right on by. Didn't even invite me.
We flipped off the exit as we
I think it said Ocala, and I was like, isn't that where Matt lives? And he was like, yeah, I think he lives like right off the interstate too. And I was like, oh, that's a shame.
I figured they'd be like, Matty who?
Dude, I'm right next to the Cracker Barrel.
He's been dead for 15 years.
Well, I mean, we replaced, you know, we had another guy with big arms that's like, you know, mediocrely funny. So it was very, he was a little bit younger too, Matt. A younger version.
Does he appeal to the 50 and up crowd?
A younger, hotter Matt Williams.
Yeah. You never thought it could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You're getting replaced again.
Dude, it was great though. It was in a brewery that was like it used to be like it was on Main Street in Lake City, like downtown. It used to be an old Department of Transportation building. I thought it was like a courthouse.
Yeah.
And before that, he said it was like a government building, like officials used to. I'm like, so these are like mayors and shit used to sit here. I said, how old is the building? He's like 1939. So I was already loving the venue. And then out back, it was really cool. They had like a fencing area. They had like 2 fire pits. You can bring your dogs. They had like that faux green grass, so you can bring your dogs. Everybody hangs out. They had good food.
It was weird. I think so. Yeah,
that's a staple.
I mean, they had a ping pong table. Davey was just dying to hit.
It was all wooden too. I was like, I'm gonna go in there. Fuck these motherfuckers. You know.
Not laughing my shit.
Well, I didn't bring my. If I'd have brought my own paddle, it'd have been game on.
You don't carry your paddle with you all the time.
I used to, but we were in Stevie's car. You see.
Yeah, yours has the
different kind of paddle.
Yeah, Stevie's has the beads.
Stevie's got the holes in it.
Yeah.
You can swing
holes.
faster. You know?
No, it just has a bitch engraved in it.
So when he gets it, his cheek, it says BIT on one and then CH on the other cheek. This is bitch.
You get it. There's a lot of ass real estate for it to hit. So.
Oh, I was thinking face cheeks.
Oh, Jesus.
You get it now.
Well, that's the one that says whore, and you get the WH, and your mouth is the O.
Yeah. What sort of wild fucking S&M shit are you into? Are you getting paddled in the face?
Jesus Christ, I know, right? Yeah, use fucking lipstick like a normal person and write whore on their fucking face. Like,
yeah. Just an open palm slap. It's not like you're preparing a French bread pizza or something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm taking notes.
They're like, Amanda, what's your favorite toy? And she's like, spear.
The kind of where I get my whole fucking bottom row of teeth knocked out.
I feel like that originated in Boston. I don't know why.
American
Your porn's
history
a little
triple
different
X.
up here, kid. You're not ready there.
American history triple X. It's great. Except for instead of curb stomping, it's cock stomping.
Yeah.
You put your mouth on it and they go, ah.
No, put your dick on the curb.
Oh, and they just put like fucking boots to it.
Oh my
Some
God.
people are into that though, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Cock stomping.
Yeah, and in public? Come on.
Yeah.
Your greatest fetishes.
Yeah. It's like, come on, you ruined the block party.
The cock party.
Instead of the bulldog tattoos that were Norton just has two bears.
Yeah. The way Davey came about was like two bears doing that Goku thing.
Maddie, do it. Oh wait, it's not gonna work. Never mind. Yeah, our screens are different.
This is why we need in person eventually.
I know.
This is like,
make them touch.
I think that if you have to have a good brewery, it has to be in like a repurposed like office building, or it has to be like an old tire shop where you could still smell like a little bit of the emulsifier in it,
Yeah.
or like an old
airplane hangar.
old fire station.
Yeah.
But they had a sweet potato beer that was so good, dude.
Ew.
No, it was really
What
good.
the fuck?
It was really good. Because they had a cider and it was black cherry, but it was like too sweet because I tried it and I'm like, I like that, but it's a little too sweet. And I was like, what about the sweet potato?
It was
I tried it. Perfect amount of sweetness. It was so good.
It was a cherry of color cider, Davey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna
The
get
COC.
canceled.
A COC.
Yeah. Stevie, what'd you have? Like a cookies and cream one or something?
Yeah, cookies and cream porter.
Ooh.
They had some good flavors. I had the cream. That was like one of the OG.
Yeah, you did.
It was like a cream ale. That was like their like main one, I think. I had that too. It was good.
I'm surprised you didn't have honey.
I didn't see one of those.
You have a honey cider?
A honey mead, perhaps.
Can you imagine ordering a beer and then just busting out a thing of honey and like in there?
Oh yeah, like
Just pawing the honey and then pawing the beer.
Oh yeah, like mixing them.
How pissed would they be?
or like you actually I could see him like pouring some honey in his mouth and then taking a sip of the beer.
Like a tequila shot.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta lick the honey off your paw. And then take a sip.
So sticky.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the cinnamon off your hand.
he's like, here you go. He's like trying to get their glass back. He's like,
Bar's just full of ants. No, but it was such a cool setup too. Like they had the chandelier, which was interesting. It wasn't like a normal like glass one either. It was like wood, like it was branches,
It looked like a tree growing out of the ceiling.
but had lights on it. It was fucking
What a-
crazy. And then
But
like
it didn't work though.
well, yeah, it usually worked apparently, but like we didn't get it.
So we had the stage light. It was like a bluish light or something.
mhm.
Bluish purple, yeah.
Bluish purple. So like Steven was like, I wish you turn the house lights down. So I see a switch on the wall and it's like a slider. So I was like, "Meow," and I was like, oh, perfect. So like when I got up, he turned the lights down because I was hosting.
Real slow like.
Yeah, it was real nice. Set the mood. You even hear people go, ooh, like it was like for real. And then, but like it was so fucking dark. You could barely see anyone in the crowd.
Perfect.
Because the
I was
light
worried
was
about
so bright.
Yeah, and I was worried about falling off the stage. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I just kept like trying to.
Yeah, I didn't move much because I was terrified of that. I was like, I don't know where the edge of the stage is.
Yeah, we need like the green gaffer tape or something.
Or like
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer going, oh my gracious.
Oh dear me.
Niles.
Yeah, you can't really crowd surf at a comedy show. They will just let you fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
would
I
have
wouldn't
taken
wanna
out a couple
try to, like,
tables.
I wouldn't want to try to catch Davy Bear like the boulder coming off of the Indiana Jones thing.
What?
Put the mic back in the stand, or else the ball will come.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was a great room. They were into it. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's kind of weird how places like, smaller venues like that, since there's nothing going on, they'll be like, comedy. I
Yeah.
like to laugh and beer. Let's go.
yeah, pretty much like all they're expecting is like, just don't be the lecture comedy from Netflix, and they're happy with you.
Yeah, we even asked. We were like, how's the crowd? He's like, we're definitely like a conservative town, and I was like, well, I kind of figured that. So
Yeah. Lake City.
yeah, we're like in the, you're in the fucking boondocks of
You're
Florida.
between Tallahassee and Gainesville, essentially.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
actually a pretty nice town though. Like, it was.
It's
Like
all
the-
from
It was
the
real
interstate.
quaint. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
real quaint. They had like a little clock tower, like the little downtown town
Yeah,
hall.
it was like Hill Valley.
Yeah, they had like little shops so you can buy dresses.
We gotta get
and-
to the comedy show, Marty.
Yeah, I thought we were almost going into the clock tower building. Like when we went up, like Doc Brown's going to be hooking up generators.
Yeah.
Baby's driving as fast as he can down the street.
But I need the 1.21 gigawatts power. He's like, what? What did I just say?
I get to see Davey like power sliding into whatever spot he was in. They're like, "Whoop, comedy's here."
David's like, I said gigawatts, gigawatts.
With a G.
That's what it is.
Jigger.
With a J.
What the hell is a gigawatt?
I don't know. Listen to Big J.
That's such a great movie.
I like that they never fix that in like subsequent releases and just had him like, they could have just dubbed over and had gigawatts, which is what the word is.
Yeah.
But they're
No,
like,
yeah, but I just think it was funnier. That's why they probably left it in.
Yeah, it sticks in my head more with gigawatts.
yeah.
Giga who? Gigawatts?
Well, what that says to me is that Christopher Lloyd was like, well, it's obviously like Gigolo. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
GIG, that's Gigolo.
Dude, he was
Gigawatts.
he was a professor, right? He was Professor Plum in Clue. He knows what he's talking about, right? He's a smart man, that Christopher
He's
Lloyd.
like, I respect the Uber Eats drivers, those jig workers.
I got a lot of jiggles out of that good joke.
Need a 500 gigabyte hard drive.
So it's GIF instead of GIF. Is what...
Yeah. Damn, I guess I'm gonna have to switch my stance on it.
Yeah, if Christopher Lloyd said it, and he played a cartoon scientist. So leaving is when the night took a turn.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fun. No, not really. We're heading home, and we were about like 50 miles, 60 miles or something out.
Yeah, from back to Tampa.
Yeah, so we're on 75, and we're like, the other two comics are in the back with like headphones on. They're just chilling. So me and Steve were just talking, and then out of nowhere, I said, "Oh shit!" Like it appeared like it just appeared out of nowhere. A fucking what I think was like a truck tire, like just the rubber that blew off a truck tire, was like in the road, and it was like kind of like pretty high. Like it was probably like about that high off the ground. I can't really. So it's not like just a little piece you ran over. Stevie hit it and like it fucked his whole bumper up, like cracked it, broke it in half.
Oh,
Like
shit.
I said, what the fuck? Like
Oh,
I'd never
no.
seen a like debris do that shit before.
Yeah. So
so your car has a fat lip, or
Pretty
the lip
much.
is gone?
No, it's missing like on the passenger side.
Yeah.
It broke off.
Holy shit. Somebody
Yeah.
was after you, Bear.
No, well, there was another car that was stopped. So Steven starts walking to talk to them. I don't know if it was from them or
if they had the same problem.
If they had the same problem, but they drove off, and when they drove off, they were driving like really slow as well. So I think they might have hit it. It was in the middle lane on the interstate. How the fuck
Yeah.
like does
Weird.
that get there? You know?
Yeah, and like Davey said, it just came completely out of nowhere. It's like it spawned into the world.
Yeah, it was fucking weird because like it was a part of the stretch where like the highway doesn't have lights. You know how like when you get near an off ramp, there's like lights so you can see more of the interstate. So all you can kind of see is just like 20, 30 feet in front of you. And
And
we're
just
doing like
boom.
70 and then bam,
So you're
Yeah.
saying somebody put it there.
Obviously.
I think
For you.
so.
Yeah.
So I
And
think
so he pulled over, and luckily, that's the only damage. What it appears as of right now is just the
Yeah,
back bumper. The
thankfully-
tires didn't blow. The radiator didn't puncture, so there was no leakage there.
so. What I think it might be big keychain trying to get Pivot out of the market since we've been giving them so much park. So
Is that what it
what's
is?
what's the right? Was it Divot? Divot keys? Is that,
I mean, there was a
is the
divot
dog
involved
deficit?
now.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
that would die alone.
No,
Darn
we, all 4 of us would have died
That would have sucked.
if it was any bigger than what it was.
Yeah, that's crazy. That started to happen to me when I was driving back and forth to Orlando for school. Was that like there was just like random debris, and I was trying to think. There was one. It was like it looked like a roof shingle or something like that somebody had run over, and so it was like spinning, but it was straight on,
Mhm.
and that also hit my bumper and like scuffed the shit out of that thing. And so
Wait,
it's
poor
like,
thing.
yeah, poor little guy.
I'm sorry about your scuffed bumper.
Yeah. No, but I ran over it too, and it scared the shit out of me because like I was driving at like five in the morning.
Yeah.
When twilight's happen, like when it just comes out of nowhere, you're fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's what I felt like. I felt like just, you know, this is the perfect way to end the trip, is just having to get the car towed from a blowout. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Right.
Like 50 miles from home.
Yeah.
Wrong kind of blowout.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Luckily, it was safe to drive. Like it didn't overheat. I said, just watch your temp gauges and your tire pressure. I said your tire pressure will let it come on if you blew a tire or anything. But I think it just hit the front and just went underneath. But I mean, yeah, dude, I'm glad you didn't wreck, Stevie. That would have sucked.
Oh yeah.
You kept control pretty well.
Yeah, but like since Davey's so good with cars, you could probably have your spare or your donut on there in like
My spare
30
bumper.
seconds.
Oh.
No, yeah, I could. Yeah, no problem.
You don't have a spare bumper?
No.
Yeah.
It's just folded up in your trunk.
I don't drive a Jeep.
Baby just lifts it up instead of using the jack.
He's got a blow up bumper, you know.
Yeah, an inflate bumper.
Yeah, you gotta use a foot pump though. It takes forever, but you can sit there and just blow it up with the foot. Now I told him, I was like, that's all, because it's all one piece and it just pretty much probably clips in. So hopefully it's
Yeah.
not gonna be too much.
Well, a little of the grill got
Self-balanced,
chipped too, but it was the bottom part.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you get a new bumper that doesn't match the hue of your car.
Yes.
I will end your life, Matt Wayne.
Go to the what is
No.
that called where all the cars go when they're
Heaven?
oh
Yeah, it's like where dogs go.
I
Yeah.
wanted to say the car graveyard,
The
but
junkyard?
the junkyard, yeah.
It gives the
You
dog
go to the
something to chase
junkyard.
there.
Yeah.
Cars go to heaven.
All cars go to heaven.
Even Christine.
Yeah.
Even in eternity, I know. What if I catch it? So what?
What about Hitler's car? Look, it wasn't his fault. All right, he was just following the orders. All cars go to heaven.
John Lovett's dog gets to drive that.
Yeah. John Lovett's dog. I feel like that's like one of those hound dogs.
Oh, for sure. It's a basset or a beagle.
Yeah, like a droopy faced basset.
That's the ticket.
Yeah.
That's the milk bone.
Yeah.
All
Kratos.
cars go to heaven. I love it.
Yeah, they usually have those like, I think they always have like goofy names, like you pull apart.
Mhm.
Yeah,
can
like
Yeah.
pick and pull or you pull. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spent quite a lot of time in those.
but you got to find not only a
Jeep
bumper that
life.
matches, or you got to find the bumper for his year and model of car, but
Well,
also
it's not that hard. You call around. Now
then-
you
then you
can
gotta
call
get it.
around.
that's true. And but you got to get it color matched too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
for a
hopefully
while-
insurance covers it.
yeah. I hope so too.
I do have full coverage, so.
Active dog.
Well, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah. I'm glad the boys are okay, that he didn't get crushed by life after crushing the stage.
It's just great that, you know, you make a little money and it's like, there you go, like an
No.
$800 deficit now.
That was the other day. We had the day off, Scott and I, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this Scott.
God.
We're gonna go to this Cuban place and have sandwiches. I was so stoked about it. We were starving, and his tire, like, he hit a nail or something, and it was flat immediately. And we put the spare on, and we went to the dealership, and he's like, "Oh, I have coverage, no big deal." Well, the other tires were worn down, so he had to replace all four. So his coverage, $800 later, he had to get new tires. It's like, God damn it, I just wanted a Cuban fucking sandwich.
Yeah,
So annoying.
he ate something that day.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to the doctor or
Have insurance.
go
Well, here's the thing:
go
when you
for
go
one thing, come out with cancer every time.
when you go to the mechanic, they can usually actually figure out what's wrong with your car. It's totally different from doctors.
That's true.
Doctors
They
are just
charge
like,
you.
thanks for the money. We did some tests and we failed at doing tests. So
Yeah.
We could give you more tests.
yeah,
Do you want more tests?
We'll always give you more tests.
it's an experimental test. Your insurance doesn't cover.
He's like, did you hear that? Yeah. All right, $600.
Hearing check, yeah.
Your hearing is fine.
Yeah.
That's right. You just clock the doctor. Did you feel that, doc? Feeling's fine, all right? He says shit.
It's the same doctor I brought my kid to because I had to pay somehow.
Oh,
It's like, here's my son, just take him.
Only the firstborns. Only the firstborns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just part them out on the black market because that's what we're worth.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna get anything on the whole, but
well, if they're young enough and healthy enough, you know, like a Rockefeller will get like an organ or something.
Pick and pull pediatrics.
Yeah, pick and pull pediatrics, dude. P squared. I love it. Is that what PNPP stands for? And
Yeah, that's what you have to pay for.
yeah,
It's the PPO.
Pick and pull.
yeah. HMO, great. We have the same blood type.
That's terrible.
Got to color match your kid parts.
Sure, you don't want them to look weird.
Frankenchild.
Mommy, why does my pee pee a different shade? Don't worry. All right, you're gonna thank me later, son.
The surgery was a success, and 8.5 million stitches later, he has new arms and legs.
Oh man, building it. I don't know. It's like when you like re-sew up a teddy bear or something. It's got stitches all in it.
His mom's got to like spin around in the circle and kiss the little paper heart and put it in him.
Yeah. Build a bear.
Build a boy.
Build a boy. Yeah.
BOI.
That's where Davey came from. Build a bear.
Pinocchio. I'm a real boy.
His mom just filled him with the stuffing machine. What a
I mean, it
goofy
kind of
story.
is. It kind of, you know, like if you think about it, like they always make you eat your vegetables as a kid. You got to eat your vegetables. That's just them putting, you know, stuffing inside their kids.
She's just filling you with fluff like marshmallow and otherwise.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to eat stovetop, a bunch of like fucking, I don't know.
Right.
I want my kid to have full cheeks.
Exactly. Maddie, I see you rocking a shirt that says 100 on it.
Oh, you guys can't see it on the Peloton, but it's I got my Century shirt for Peloton. It was actually in January 30th when I hit my 100 mark. So whenever you do that, they send you a T-shirt and say, "Welcome to the Century Club."
Hang on, January 30th of last year.
No, excuse me, December.
I was gonna say,
I was like, January now.
their shipping's real slow.
Or really fast. They're like, you can't wear this yet, but wait till January 30th.
We know you'll keep up. You're honoring the commitment.
Yeah, exactly. It took me all year to get 100 rides.
So anyway, they sent you the shirt.
So they sent me the shirt. Now I can wear that and look like part of the cult. Because I actually saw when I went to Disney last, I saw somebody This is how like ingrained it's got into me. I saw the shirt and I wanted to walk up and be like, "Hey, good job on the 100 rides."
Jesus Christ.
You guys just fist bump each other in the middle of the
You
fucking.
would.
Matt just gets pepper sprayed. He's like, who the fuck is that guy?
Just some lady in yoga pants, just like macing him and tasing him at the same time.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, good job.
Just pick one, goddamn.
I wanted to ask your power zone numbers.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's like, hey, how did you, or you know, and it's just, like instead of like, how are you doing? She just thinks like he's hitting on her.
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
"Oh, congratulations! I have a boyfriend."
I'm with my kid. Yeah. Like,
Like, what?
That'll be the only guy in history to have a mugshot with a New Balance imprint on his face.
Yeah, except for there's a paddle that says "bitch" right here.
that's right.
It was Amanda.
I don't have a Peloton, that's for sure.
I like that they didn't even put the actual logo on there. It's the white text that says Peloton.
Oh,
Yeah, I could,
What's
you know,
it?
I could-
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, I can go to a store and get that fucking shirt made. Like,
I'm gonna make those.
Yeah.
We're all getting one.
Everything's at the logo, and we can just fuck with that a little.
What's on your right sleeve?
people are gonna see
What does
me
it
and be
say?
like, "Wow, Peloton's really easy if that
Oh.
fat fuck can do it," you know?
yeah. The left arm says 100. The right arm says century.
What, we
Paint
sh-
on the back.
what our
How
merch
long-
should be that, but just say Pelodong on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Send in your shirt sizes. I'm making these. I swear.
Yeah, or like Pegathon. Sunday. It's gonna be a Pegathon.
just put a dildo in the logo instead of the P.
Dicks. Yeah, it's like a dildo.
I don't even know what it looks like.
Dildos.
Matt, can you spin around?
Oh, that's so easy. That could easily be a dick.
Yeah. It's got dick written all over it.
Yeah, it does.
You think we'll get sued for like copyright
Oh
infringement?
yeah. Yeah.
No,
No,
that's
we're not
satirical.
To be like Peloton.
We'll make it just ever so different. We'll do it like upside down or something.
Just
I mean, if it's an actual dick, how can they sue? Are they going to be like, no, that's our dick?
It's true. You're like, well, we
Give
just
it
kind of
back.
pointed out. Yeah, we outlined it. Sorry. Put some veins in it for you.
We made some garbage pail kids wacky packages type shit.
oh my
I
god.
don't get, so like, is it just 100 rides or do you have to do like a certain amount of distance each ride?
No, it's just
So you could ride it for
100
5
rides.
minutes 100 times and get the shirt?
Actually, what you can do is you can triple up your rides. You can do like a 5-minute warm up, do whatever cycling, and it's like as long as it's cycling. So you can have like the warm ups, and those will count as the total as well. So you could do like a warm up, the exercise, and do like a 5-minute cool down and get 3 rides.
So if it,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
If it's-
they're 100.
I'm no longer impressed.
yeah, that ain't shit.
Not theoretically, but I did it the right way. I just did the
Did
cool
you?
down and the
You
ride.
fucking Peloton elitist over here. I got my century the right way. Because of the people, hey, ma'am, let me tell you how to ride a Peloton. Did you fucking do the warm up, then the exercises, then the cool down? Or did you just do them straight? Huh? You're over here like Peloton splaining to like fucking
Fellas playing.
I'll explain.
just know Maddie never does it straight.
That's yeah. How are we supposed to believe you?
Mine's the only one where my
I did it the right way.
This shirt is
Peloton.
built on lies.
no shortcuts on the Peloton pass.
Yeah.
But see, you don't get a T-shirt like every 100 rides or anything either. It's like you can get a shout out. What they'll do like shout outs and stuff as you're riding. But there's so many people with Pelotons now, they don't get to everybody. Like when I was doing my ride, like it's supposed to announce to other riders that it's your like 100th ride. And so what they'll do is like people as you're riding, they'll like high five you.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
mine
'cause
didn't
it's the high
pop up,
five
so
button.
nobody high fived me on my century ride. It was,
Oh, did you fucking call HR and complain?
I was
Call the customer service line, ma'am. I didn't get my 100th ride shout out. I didn't get any high fives.
Yeah. I did the live ride too.
What was that? Where there's like a live person?
So yeah, whenever they do a ride, they'll archive it so you can just go ride it. Or you can just go do it later.
Oh,
But they'll do the live rides at like 7, 8 in the morning or
Ugh.
whenever. And so I did mine. I got
Did you go like full Kyle and just like throw the Peloton across the room?
shot.
I want
Does Bruce Banner that shit?
Yeah.
He like ripped off his wristbands.
actually do have a
He's
heart
like, give me a
reminder.
second. Matt's like, give me a second. I took off these special shoes.
I gotta click out of this so I can.
Yeah.
We gotta click out, guys.
I gotta unlock my boots.
We're gonna go cry.
Like you're leaving a fucking
No.
Iron Man suit.
I'm sorry you didn't get a high five, Maddie.
I know.
I'll give you one.
Thanks,
It-
Davey.
No, I'm not doing that.
See, now who's being elitist?
Stevie.
They didn't want to like have to have the blowback of getting a high five from Matt Williams.
Yeah, Amanda and Davey have broken wrists.
Just the fucking their hand just disintegrates like Thanos snapped.
Well, like speaking of Disney, I went like 2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and I can't ride Rock and Roller Coaster anymore.
Because you did 100 of them.
They stopped you.
Did you ride the whole thing, or did you only do like the like where you just go up the hill, get off it, and then then do the? Sorry, that was go ahead.
Steven Tyler came out. He's like, "Hey, you can't ride this anymore. Get down.
Get down!
Dream on, think you're riding this dream on.
Then he slid down the roller coaster on his knees.
Like Dr. Roxo. He's like, yeah!
Like leather pants with a scarf around his mic stand. It was weird.
Looking like your grandma Linda.
I bet you thought it'd be sweet emotion. Talking about ride, you're not gonna ride. Maddie, take your ass on to another slide. I don't know, stupid.
Maddie was walking to the ride and they're like, "Walk this way," and they let him out.
Yeah, like straight to the exit.
Right to the exit. He's outside like, oh.
Just his balloon gets let go and up into the air.
Yeah, my ice cream phone, the top of my ice cream cone falls off.
Yeah. Well, they heard Maddie's got a gun, so they were like, we got to get him out of here. Walk this way. All fucking Aerosmith puns now.
But Maddie was like, "I don't want to miss the thing."
Steven, you're amazing. I know. That's why I wrote the song.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I was wearing pink.
Which is your favorite color? Yeah.
It's much more than a passion.
So wait, is that what the ride is? It's just the Aerosmith ride, or they like do the advertisement for it?
So, well, the premise of the ride is you have to drive with Aerosmith to their concert, but they're running late and there's traffic.
Can you recite the whole thing?
You just in there in a stretch limo, just swerving through
Yeah,
traffic.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
It
where-
is a limo. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're actually in a stretch limo, and behind you they have speakers, so they blare Aerosmith into your. Yeah,
Nothing like getting yelled at by the big mouth Steven Tyler while you're fucking
yeah.
flying through traffic.
And that's why
Right.
Matt can't ride it anymore. I'm betting.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
comes
too much Aerosmith.
Too much Aerosmith.
Do you have something a little more sensible like Nelly Furtado?
Yeah. Listen, I want the trapped ride or
The trapped ride.
You look like a fucking trapped ride.
You get in the trapped stretch limo and you go to the
What,
Capitol.
They just play Headstrong. Just play Headstrong twice for the whole.
yeah, it's headstrong on loop.
They just play it twice. It's a 6-minute ride or whatever, 7-minute ride.
Oh my god.
That's the only fucking song they have. What else are they gonna back off? I'll take you
They're
on.
just like we're experiencing.
And then they just
technical
loop it.
difficulties. We're like, no.
They just
Turn off the
you
music.
hear it like 6 times while you're waiting in line because they just play it over the speakers. You finally get on the ride, you're like, man, finally. And then this fucking blast. You're like, God damn it! And you can't go anywhere. You're strapped in.
Just the second it kicks in on the ride.
Back off. But yeah, it's like the fucking. It's like what is it? The John Mulaney joke of the Salt and Pepper Diner.
Yeah.
Where he
yeah,
plays.
How many headstrong?
I love
did you
that.
listen to?
Yeah. That would suck. At least Aerosmith has numerous hits. You can like, all right, you can play different songs. You know what I mean?
I feel
Right.
like Trapped would be perfect for that. Like you have, like you have Deftones at home meme or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I want Deftones. The Deftones you have at home.
So wait, is it? So it's not a roller coaster?
It is
It
a roller
is.
coaster because it shoots you from like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds.
Oh,
It
okay. I
used
thought
to
it
be
was one of
another
those
one, right?
video
And all this
ones.
shit.
But
Like
wait a
while Aerosmith is blaring in your like right behind your ears.
On a roller coaster?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here.
That's
And
weird.
Oh, I
yeah.
can't share my screen.
I'll enable it.
I'm used to like I've seen ones where it's like you sit in those like chairs that move and then you get like 3D glasses or something. Thought it
Right.
was like that.
No,
And then
that
there's
would be
music playing
lame.
behind you.
No. Well, no, it's an actual roller coaster.
Okay.
But see, like the thing that freaked me out was that like the the seats. I was like, did the seats get smaller or something like that? So what happened was
No, you just got bigger.
the safety thing can't. Well, the
Is
safety
that
thing
the
came out-
logical? Wait, that's the first thing you thought is did the seats get smaller? Like Disney was like, oh, we're gonna fuck with Matt.
Oh, we're gonna make him get smaller. Oh.
I mean, I'm only a mouse. I'm only a mouse. We're gonna change the dimensions on these seats. Haha.
Smaller seats means higher profit. Oh.
God, you're dumb.
Well, that's what it felt. That's what it felt like because the clamps essentially came down, pressed on my shoulders, but
Give him the clamps.
but like I couldn't lift up my left arm, and then there
Armando,
was,
you can
one more
share.
click that just like put me down into it, and I couldn't move like anywhere.
Wait, so you were secured like you're supposed to be? That
Yeah.
sounds weird.
It was like too secure, or like it was like super restrictive. Like there was no wiggle room to
Are you
it.
claustrophobic, Matt?
Well,
I don't
now
know.
we know you're not into that.
Yeah.
Maddie's
I
got
can't get
commitment
into that.
issues.
No leather bondage suit for you.
Yeah.
What's that thing where they put you in that elastic and they give you a straw to like fucking drink through or breathe through? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Stevie's like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I
It's
did
like,
that last night.
like breath play. I guess.
I forget what
Okay.
it's called. It's always weird to see that shit though.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem fun. I'll tell you that.
It was very loud.
It's
Okay.
indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Oh yeah. So that's where I want like right there.
Oh, and then it
I was like,
launches you?
This needs to go. This needs to go right now.
Can you
I
pause it, Amanda?
was like, I'm about to freak the fuck out.
Yeah, that is.
Wait, is the shoulder? It comes over you, right? The shoulder
Yeah.
harness.
Yeah, it's over your shoulders and it's straight down, but there's just like one extra click. And plus, again, like my other arm wasn't free, so I was locked down and into it,
Oh, okay.
and
So
I
you just
couldn't sit up.
started having
straight.
like a panic attack or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what was starting to. Yeah, I was not doing that. I was.
Is that you on it, Amanda?
Yeah, and my little cousin.
Let's say Matt looks different.
Yeah, Matt. What's
About 10 years
That was
ago.
pre-Peloton. That was pre-Peloton.
This is what
That's what
Peloton can do for you.
Amanda always has cleavage, no matter where she is.
have cleavage will travel. So
All right.
You know that old saying, you got to put your best tit forward.
Davies policy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I think I have a photo of it too. And so it was.
Oh, this reminds me of the Flight of Fear at King's Dominion. The King's Dominion one's indoors like that too, and but see,
So
they don't have
Amanda, just make sure you pause every now and again so we don't get.
flagged or anything.
Yeah.
So like at King's Dominion, they don't have the over the shoulder one. It's like it's a lap one, not a lap, but like it comes over your knees and like locks your knees in.
Mhm.
I think they have over the shoulder too. Does this have a leg one? It doesn't look like it.
No.
No.
So like those, I almost couldn't ride it because the leg. I have like really big thighs, so like I couldn't. Lock
Hang on.
the
Can
thing.
you? It says head in only.
Oh gosh.
To upper
Yeah.
levels?
You can't
Wild.
you can put your balls in, just head.
Just head. Yeah.
Just a tip.
You just gotta
But yeah.
tease
So
the
when you're
tip.
sitting there, Matt, does it like right before you launch? Does it like lower and then fucking shoot? That's how it is on Flight of Fear. Like
Yeah.
you feel it like just kind of sink, and then it's like, oh shit, and then it launches.
Well, you kind of sit there for a second. He's like, "Hey, we're about to go into traffic, or we gotta get to the venue."
Right.
You're at a traffic light.
This is where it's going.
Yeah.
Look at it go. Look at it going. It's going.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, it's just like the Flight of Fear. It was called that because like there's like aliens and all this shit. So that's the whole point. Outer Limits. Remember that movie? Like
That's
Outer
a
Limits movie.
Dark video, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
It's
sending
a fun ride.
It's honestly probably the same design. They just changed the theme to.
I put the
Aerosmith.
photo up of
I just can't imagine being on a roller coaster in the dark and Aerosmith
So-
blaring at you.
Why can
Is
you
it a
not?
special song or is it like their hits?
No, they play like Sweet Emotion, they play Walk This Way, and like maybe a couple of there's me on the ride.
He said this to me, and I was like, "Look at you looking like a pussy."
Oh, is this the one? Is this
Holding
the one where
on.
it was too tight
So-
though?
I don't know if you could see it, but like my right arm that's poking out, like I had to shove my arm out of it so that I wouldn't freak out because it was like
Pinned against your chest? Would you leave it under the bar?
Aren't you
Well,
only on the
seriously,
ride for like 2
Look
minutes?
at everybody else's arms; they're supposed to be under the restraint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Nah, fuck this."
But it like pushed me down and in, and like it was squeezed no matter where I had my arm. And so there's just like a little tiny gap between the restraint and where the seat was. And
Did your
Patty
arms
did not like that.
Did your arms start to
are
go
too
numb?
big.
No.
Oh,
Luckily.
okay. I see. Yeah, they're like like your shoulder's supposed to be like locked in the seat part, but yours wouldn't fit, so you like moved it out.
He strong-armed it.
My fat ass wouldn't fit on that ride either, dude. That
He's
shit-
like, "Oh."
it looks tight. That shit looks really compact.
Matty
Yeah.
flexed his way out.
That's pretty much what happened. Was like I shoved my arm up through it, like I was trying to like break into, like I just locked my keys in my car. I was like, get the fuck out! And that's
Yeah.
why you could see my arm is like clamped onto the seat in front of me because I was like, the worst part was like at the beginning and at the very end where like when it put me in and clicked, I was like, oh, I don't like this. And then I had to go like, okay, just start. Once it goes through, I'll be okay. And that distracted a little bit. Then at the very end again, the ride stopped and it didn't go forward. And I was like, I need to get off right the fuck right now. I'm about to break this goddamn thing.
He's about to break.
Yeah, the Lincoln Park ride.
Every ride I take with you.
So, did they tell you that you can't ride, or you've come to this decision on your own?
On my own.
Yeah, they banned him.
Same
Like, the
thing
guy's
happened to me at
his
the,
arms are too big. He can't ride it anymore.
They saw that picture and they're like, "Dude, can we? No, just no."
Yeah,
Like
I was
two
really
Mickeys,
close
two
to
Mickeys
like,
in it.
raising my hand to be like, "Hey, get me off! I'm about to freak the fuck out."
It was like two Mickeys in suits and glasses and earpieces. Like, sir, can we talk to you for a second over here? We saw the photo. And you're just like,
Yeah.
what? You're not allowed to ride this anymore.
They're like, restraint integrity 30%, restraint integrity 20%. The
You're
same
gonna
thing- yeah.
you're gonna be the kind of guy who's making fun of people for getting on the rides. You're gonna be
I
like, yeah,
about
like just some little soy boy gonna fit on that ride.
you're just in there talking shit to everybody.
Yeah, have a good ride, twink.
They're like, what are you, too much of a bitch to ride? It's like, no, I'm too much of a man.
Can't fit in the seats. You see these guns? Kisses them. I'm just like, what the fuck?
No, same thing
Sir,
happened.
I'm just trying to take my 8-year-old. Leave us alone, please.
What happens when they start serving hard liquor here?
Yeah, you think you're tough, little man? Huh? Just a little ice cream. Strawberry? Pussy.
Just Matt drinking White Claws, yelling at people.
Tough talking to 8-year-olds. That's hilarious.
Oh,
They put you on the Tower of Terror and you just go through the basement.
That hurts just like,
we went on that too. That was more fun though.
that's just like some curmudgeon old man like outside. I remember when I could ride the Rock and Roll Express. One day, kid, enjoy it now. You're gonna outgrow it. He's just all like passing down old wives' tales to this kid. One day you show up and your arms don't fit and you have a panic attack and start freaking out like a little bitch. It happens to the best of us, son.
He's like, I don't understand how this could even happen. I got fit and I can't fit. This is bullshit.
Yeah. Did everything right. I did everything right.
I made all the right choices.
When you're in line or like at a restaurant, do you listen to other people's conversations?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's my favorite thing. And these old people at breakfast the other day, there's like a group of them outside, and I was overhearing it, and they started talking about pumpernickel bread. I just can't get over the name of it, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
what?
And the other old guy was like, "Yeah, it's named after the farting devil or devil farts," and I was like, "What?"
What?
They proceed to say devil farts like 10 times. I'm crying at this
Yeah, you have to be
point. I'm like,
laughing.
what the fuck is happening? God has no idea. He can't hear it. And I'm like, these old people just keep saying devil farts. And so I looked it up, and it actually is. And I can't eat pumpernickel bread anymore.
See, now you know that old people have wisdom to share with us.
I know. I wanted to like go and pull up a seat and be like, tell me more.
Yeah. Tell me more, man.
Come
No,
on,
like
old
I love
head.
that. Like that's I've gotten like I've gotten in not trouble, but I've gotten like looks because I've laughed at something someone else has been saying,
Oh,
and it's usually like serious shit. But when you just hear certain words like out of context, and third party, you're just like, oh shit, and then they'll shoot you like a look, and I'm like, it sounded funny. You're like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, but I've also made people laugh that were listening, and that's like one of my
yeah.
favorite
I love
things.
that.
It's
When
called
I'm
Yeah.
like
comedy.
talking to my friends, and then like a third person. What's up, Stevie? You gonna say something?
That's called comedy. You made people laugh.
Making
And
people laugh?
Oh
laugh.
no, I
would
mean
hope so.
like unintentionally. Like I'm talking to a friend at waiting in line for roller coasters, like let's say,
Oh,
and then like someone in the line behind us or like next to us would start laughing with their friends, and like they're laughing what I'm saying, and it always felt really good. I
I
love
love saying the most ridiculous shit just to see if other people are listening.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Well, Matt, when I was on a ride once at Kings Dominion, the Shockwave, it has the shoulder bars
The
and it
shock.
locked. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to lock, but like it wouldn't, and it was still kind of loose. So like we're getting ready to take off, and I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm about to have a pain. I'm like, dude, this is because there's a guy that like fell off of that ride and died. So I'm like I'm like, my shit's not locked all the way, and the guy's like, settle down, sir, we're coming over there. I'm like, we're getting ready to leave. I was just like freaking out. And he
I
comes over
love-
and like pushes on as hard as he can, and finally it clicks, and it was like really tight. And he's like, "Is that too tight?" I said, "Perfect."
I want to not be able to breathe when I'm on.
Well, they
a-
have a seat belt too, because you stand up on it, and there's like a little bicycle seat, and they have a
Right.
seat belt that comes up between the crotch. So I'm like, if anything, my
Fuck yeah.
that'll hold me hopefully.
Your dick will hold on to it.
Well, like it was I was secure, but I was just like too secure where I was like I couldn't
No,
take
I'd
it
rather
full-
have that.
I
full
want it to
breath.
crush my lungs.
Yeah, I'd
Mhm.
rather have it too secure than too loose.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Well, there's just like one extra click. Where
Why do you like it too loose, Matt?
I,
He just wants to be comfortable. He wants a nice fit.
yeah, because I think if it was just like one more click up and I could put my arm out, I would have been fine. But it like it clicked down, hit my arm, and I was like, no. And then it was like pushed me down and back like into it. Because there's a Hogwarts ride.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
called
it's a
secured. It pushed you
What's
secured.
yeah,
Crazy.
that's they designed
Sorry.
it
All right, we
specifically
gotta
to
move
do
on.
that.
We've been talking about that for a while. So, all right,
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
About how you're
Yeah,
wrong.
no, it's just the same thing. Where
That's the
basically like,
weirdest man
it's made
alive.
for like little kids and tiny adults,
Yeah.
and they shove you like back almost like into a locker, and they have everything in front of you, and so
Man, we don't call them tiny adults anymore. They're called nerds, right? Just call them fucking nerds. They're gonna be the ones that's riding the
Or
Harry
us.
Potter fucking wizardry,
They're
sword and hat, branches of.
They're called the IT department.
Yeah.
I sent another photo on Tower of Terror.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
having a good time on that one because
Oh yeah, this
I
one's
could actually
nuts, dude.
move.
Look at
Because
this.
you didn't have to have your arms strapped in.
yeah. Okay.
This dude
Naked
got all of it in
man.
his guts.
Wrapped in guts, goes on rampage with dad's severed head. What the fuck? What?
This is in Russia,
What was
of course.
bath salts one?
Dimitri,
Oh no, he's in Ukraine. Sorry, he was in the
Do not
Ukraine.
bite me.
Oh,
a naked maniac. I would hope so. Covered with intestines.
naked Nobel Prize winning professor.
A
Hitting
naked.
parked cars with his father's severed head. What happened to the good old days when kids would just come by and like tap your car with like newspapers and break your antenna? Now motherfuckers out here hitting cars with severed heads and shit.
Oh God! So he was throwing it at people?
Yeah.
Nothing guts and holding the head of a man came out the front, sat on a bench and lit a cigarette.
What?
Wait, how do you like?
Wait,
Did he
where
just
is it?
tuck it under his arm while he was smoking
Yeah,
a cigarette?
Like a football? No, I think it was on the bench next to him.
A cigarette's a two-hand activity.
Yeah.
It was his father's head too, which is even the worst part.
So he
So-
wrapped his father's guts around him.
Yeah, he like covered
like
it,
a sash.
and another friend. He killed someone else too, like his buddy.
Decapitated head of his father declared to the cops he is a god who is not worshipped.
Really?
It's just called God.
Yeah.
Found the headless corpse of 53-year-old Igor lying on the bed in the apartment. In the kitchen, they discovered the sliced and gutted body of family friend Alexander. I mean, I
Yeah,
think that
so
friendship went south.
Yeah, he killed his friend, and then he wrapped his body in the guts of his friend, and then he killed his dad and cut his dad's head off, and was running through the streets of Ukraine at people in cars and just like screaming at them, you know. So they were like, "What the fuck? Let's call the police." And then I guess after he went on his rampage, he sat down on a park bench, put the head next to him, and like lit a cigarette up
So
naked.
it's like, ooh, I'm tired.
I'm spent. You know what I need? A cigarette.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
He's been
that
charged in double
crazy?
murder.
So he said he killed the men because he had to.
Right. That's kind of how I felt. Like after they put me in that roller coaster seat, if they didn't let me out, I would have had to murder them.
Maddie's gonna have to kill again.
Oh, here I go killing again.
He's like, I need the head of Steven Tyler.
What is that?
You did this to me. Yeah. Meanwhile, Joe Perry walks free.
Right.
What is that ad? That gold belly.
Let's get into more gold belly.
Maybe we'll get free pancake.
Dude.
It's like syringes full of.
Fuck yes.
Brownstone
my
Brunch
God.
Box for 8 to 10.
Yes.
Depends how ambitious you are, I guess.
Bruh.
It's a mukbang.
That is my mukbang. I'll do that.
Oh my
Ships
god,
its
dude.
famous brunch box nationwide. Wild and wacky brunch box, Brownstone Pancake Factory.
Oh God, serves 8 to 10.
Stack them up, pour on the peanut butter sauce and chocolate icing, pile on the crushed Oreos and fruity pebbles, and throw your inner child or actual child a brunch party for the ages.
I do like the
Yeah,
advertising.
dude.
I like that.
Yeah,
If-
it serves. Yeah, good.
If my child is having brunch, that child is gonna grow up to be a real piece of shit. Like,
You know, it's funny that it's on that murder thing. It says serves 8 to 10, which is way less than what that guy's going to be serving.
Yeah.
well, it's Ukraine. He might be
You might just walk.
he might get a statue made.
They're like, oh, you had to? All right.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Lenin's famous thing.
I
I
had
know they
to.
had it coming.
I had to. I'm a god not being worshipped. What would you do? And they're like, hey, he's got a point. It's horrible.
My-
I need
my-
to remember this gold belly thing.
I'll
Is
send
this
you
a real
link.
thing?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Started in
can-
1968.
Look at that.
I
Dude,
don't like peanut butter.
that looks so good.
Oh, there's like injectors, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, there's little syrup injectors.
I have those at work. I could just do my own.
You could boof the syrup.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, you could be boofing while you eat pancakes.
Yeah.
Just glaze the clam with some.
That's a dream.
Ew.
Oh, that's not going to go well. That's an infection waiting to happen.
Chocolate syrup on the nips.
Ladies, don't. The nips are fine. Don't put it on the.
Don't put it on the hoo-ha.
Yeah. I call it a kuka.
You said puka?
Kuka.
Puka shell?
Kuka.
Kuka with a C.
Yeah.
Puka?
It's packed.
Oh, no.
So
Say,
you can use those
that's a good way
injectors
to
to
get
spray
a-
it all over somebody's face and hit them with the paddle like Amanda would.
Yeah, that's a good way to get a UTI for sure.
Oh,
There's
for sure.
What the hell's that hostess doing in there?
Hostess. What are you talking about?
I would buy it just for the
Twinkie.
Twinkie.
Oh, here, yeah,
I didn't think. Oh, okay.
yeah. You just need to buy this apparently, and it has all this shit. You can get it this Thursday. for the next
$119?
7 hours. And get it this Tuesday, Amanda.
Man, it serves 8
Maddie.
to 10.
You're
Yeah.
telling me that if you came to my house and I had this, that we wouldn't demolish that.
Yeah, it would be a steady gorging throughout the day.
I feel
Oh
like
my
we
God.
already did
You
that
wouldn't
in
do
one
any. You
weekend.
wouldn't be able to go anywhere. You'd be like in a fucking sugar coma.
That's all we do when Matt's here.
That's
We
about
eat
right.
fucking
Probably.
candy.
Oh yeah, he loves sweets, dude. We used to always stop. I talked to him, you know, like he's dead or something. Like he loves the sweets.
Long ago when Matt
Yeah.
was still among us.
We used to go to Mike's, and every time I stopped to get gas or something, he'd go inside and come out with like fucking bags of like
Yeah.
gold bears or trolley worms and stuff.
Who's
Scott the other
Mike's?
day
Is
was
that
like, how is Matt not diabetic? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
he might be.
Yeah, he hasn't gone to the doctor, I don't think, in a while, have you?
No.
That's why you can't fit in roller coasters.
Just go
Fat
bother
fuck.
go bother your roommate.
Yeah, go have the roomie do your blood sugar, please.
Hey, am I
Can you-
diabetic?
Can you do my finger stick for me?
Oh, he has to taste your pee,
There
remember?
you go. Bran, you prick my finger.
Yeah, just wake him up.
In the middle
Shut
of the night.
up.
Yeah.
Does this taste sweet to you?
It's like, how did we go from having a diabetic animal to a diabetic Matt?
It's pretty straight line.
Is that how,
Oh,
is that how the cat got so fat, Matt? You just fed it candy and stuff?
It's because that cat just lays in nooks all day.
Yeah, she's an expert at energy conservation. I'm like,
Yeah.
here, here's a Twizzler.
the Nook Queen.
Yeah, her whole life is in power safe.
Well, she gets energetic after she poops, then she's like, wow. Her eyes get all dilated, and she does like a post-poopy run.
She's super logy.
That's high performance mode.
You guys got anything to plug? We're about that time.
I got something.
Mm-hmm. It's Mr. Matt Williams.
Hopefully you guys go to see the Wheel of Torture show tonight and have some good times. Have a good story for your friend where you saw some comedians get their asses beat.
Well, this
I'm
come out
so excited.
Wednesday, Matt.
Waxed or
So
flogged or electrocuted.
yeah, hopefully you did go. Yeah.
Yeah, and if not, you're dead to me. So thanks for that.
Yeah. I at least shared it.
Huh?
Yeah, I got nothing after, so I need to book February.
Yeah, you
ASAP.
do.
Not till March.
Listen, you're not getting the respect. You need to get out of town.
God damn it, Matt.
Bro, don't even get me going. There was another post today while we were doing this.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have a chat tonight. Let's just say that.
Okay.
So January 29th and 30th, I'll be hosting at Snappers for Ron Feingold, and that's about it.
Snappers.
I have stuff at the end of February, and I actually think I'm going to be up at I haven't confirmed it yet, so I'll plug that when it's closer, I guess.
Ooh.
Out of town gigs with my busted ass car.
Ooh. Well, I told you, just zip tie it up or you tape it up. It'll be fine.
Yeah, duct tape.
I don't know how to do that. If I bring zip ties, can you help me tonight?
Yeah.
Can you be an adult?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll zip tie the shit out of your car.
I'll just zip tie the shit out of you.
Mm.
Ooh.
It's gonna
How
make the
did you
show difficult
know?
to do.
You can just be like,
Yeah, you just hold the mic. With your side hands.
Just Houdini out. You just got to break your thumb joint. You can slide it free.
Yeah.
slide right on through.
Have you ever seen Cops?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just got to
dislocate your thumb.
dislocate it. Just-
Yeah.
Apparently, it's very dangerous to tell psychopaths because they will just do that. So,
Yeah, but then you can get another refill of your opioids.
and then they're just running around with like their hobble hand, trying to open doors like cats. Like they just got 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Adding at it.
Just clubbing you to death with it.
4 fingers and a limp ass little thumb. All right,
And something else.
that's a way to
Like,
end.
rate, subscribe.
My birthday's next month, so get prepared for that. Yay.
I'll
Email
buy
us.
Amanda stuff.
How did I alone at podcast at Gmail. Email us like questions and concerns and stuff.
Buy Amanda her brunch box.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do a
Yeah.
challenge.
She'll do a
sponsor.
mukbang with it.
I will if somebody buys it for me, for
Yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah.
We'll film it. That'll be on the Patreon.
It'll be on the only Amandas.
Yeah.
Amanda
Oh,
only.
The only hams. Or
Mukbang
only
bang.
cans. Only cans.
Only cans. Nice. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down there. Also hit that notification bell so you can get updated when we put out new content every week. Every Tuesday, Topical Depression. Every Wednesday, the podcast comes out. Audio is available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, Spotify. Or you can watch another one of these videos. Maybe this one here. Thank you for watching.